Alright class, fine. Girls and boys, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm good evening to everyone out there. Okay, myself Shabnam as usual from the code Ark, and we are here at the day 9 of our Python track of full stack and day 47 of our complete full stack series. Yeah, good evening everyone. Okay, ठीक है people. Before we could start with the session today, and I keep in front of you, present you the agenda of the day today. Let's have a quick recap of what we have seen yesterday. We were talking about, let me say, sets in Python, correct? Sets in Python, correct? Okay, I don't have the program right here. Fine. So the different set operation, first of all, sets are created in a curly bracket. So if A is a set of animal, I need to construct A in a curly bracket. Acha, one more thing, audibility, visibility, all clear. If you could acknowledge to us in the chat section, we would be thankful. Okay, all right. Set can, like a collection data type has, set can contain data of same data type or of different data types. Like you can store number, you can store a string, you can store any other data type like a boolean and so, but it is not ordered. The order in which you insert data and the order in which it pops up may or may not be same. Otherwise, we can play multiple things around set, like we can join two set using union operation. We can find the intersection, that means common element between the two set using intersection function. We can find the difference of the set, we can find the symmetric difference also between the two sets. Good, thank you, clear. Okay, thank you everyone. Fine, we have also sent some assignment questions to you on the group yesterday. I hope you have got your hands on them. Is that okay? Fine. Okay, let's start with the day today. Fine, today we are going to study the last two collection data types in Python, that is dictionary and tuples. Okay, fine. So agenda, I keep it in front of you. These are the different stuffs in dictionary we are going to learn. How to create a dictionary. First of all, what is a dictionary? How to find the length of the dictionary, accessing item, adding item, modifying item, checking items, removing items from the dictionary, changing some dictionaries into list of items and all, clearing the dictionary, copying a dictionary, converting list, let me say the keys and values of the dictionary as list, and so on. Fine. Okay, need not to break your head right now. We'll see them one by one, slowly, steadily, so that you get to know what is the meaning of all these subtopics, right? And something same to tuples as well. We don't have a lot to study about tuple like list and string. You just have to study first of all what is a tuple, how it is different from other collection data type, when to use what, how to create it, how to change it into a list, and so on, how to join two tuple, how to delete a tuple. And then finally, in the end of the class, if time permit, I'll discuss the exercise questions with you. And if time doesn't permit, I will directly send the exercise questions to you. Clear? Fine. So here we go. People. First of all, let's create a dictionary. And I'm creating dictionary called as profile. Okay. Personal profile. Point number 1, people. Dictionaries are always created again in curly bracket like a set. Okay, you remembered yesterday sets are created in a curly bracket, even dictionaries are created in a curly bracket. Okay, if you run the code up until here, it will create a dictionary, but this will be an empty dictionary. Okay, check. So if I print what's there in profile, oh sorry, there is nothing in profile, therefore it lists it as an empty dictionary. Okay, so this was our point number 1. Good evening everyone, Neetu, Prithvi, Rakesh and everyone, those who have acknowledged here, thank you. Okay, so this is not a wrong syntax. You can create an empty data structure also. The reason why you created empty, because the data is a real-time data. It will come inside this dictionary later on. Okay, fine. Anyway, so this was about how to create a dictionary. Now my next question is, what is a dictionary? Okay, and how does it differ from the other two collection data type that we have already studied, list and set? Clear? So let me answer you first of all. Dictionary stores data as a key value pair. Understood? Dictionary stores data as a key value pair. Otherwise, all these points that you better understand. 1 minute. Let me increase the size of the font here. Okay. And before I could go into the depth of it, give me a moment of time. Okay. A very professional definition of dictionary: collection of unordered. That means, like said, this is even not ordered. Got it? Ordered nahi hai to there is no need of any index number. Remember it this way. A dictionary is like object. Yes, Rakesh, you can link your answer with that. But you know what? It would be much better like if you say it is like a JSON format. Okay, if you're comparing dictionary, something in JavaScript with, so it stores data in a JSON notation or a JSON format. I'll come to this point shortly. Fine. So it is a collection of not ordered, means unordered values. Mutable data, that means it can be modified or edited. But a paired data, that is in the form of key value pair. Right? So if you are interested to store data in your variable as a question answer format, like this, people. Okay, like this. Say, tell me your name. My name is, for example, Raj. Comma. Tell me your last name or surname. Okay, so the fellow says my last name or the surname is Kumar. Then comma, because this is one key value pair, correct? This is a key, Raj is a value of the key. Surname is a key, like a question, Kumar is a value of this question, that is the answer. Okay, the third key value pair is, for example, tell me your age, and the guy answers 25. Okay, 25 being a number, this value I'm not writing it in quotes. Even the keys are written in code, but this is some informal or very informal method I'm coding here or writing here. Concept criteria. Fine. So this way, if you want to store the data that is in the form of question answer format or a key value pair, so instead of creating two lists, that means one will be the list of keys and the other will be the list of values, we would rather prefer to store the format in dictionary that allows me to store both key also and a value also. Okay, so let's see what does it mean. Let's see what does this mean. Okay, so profile is equal to, say, name Raj. Okay, name Raj. So this is the first key value pair in my dictionary. Okay, between every two key value pair, make sure that you are separating it with a comma. Okay, every key value pair has to be separated by comma. Next, let me say surname or last name. Okay, so this is Kumar. This is Kumar, people. Okay, and I create one more. Let's say age. So the guy has an age 25. So this is my dictionary with total 3 key value pair: name, surname and age. Alright, fine. Let me see if I execute this code and I try to print profile. What does it print? Okay, so print profile, this is how your profile looks like: name Raj, surname Kumar, age 25. Is that okay? All of us here? Fine. Okay, and if I try to find the length of this dictionary profile, if I try to find the length, okay, it tells me length is 3. So hope it is very clear. That means it returns the total number of key value pair: 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so since there are 3 key value pair in the dictionary, so length of the dictionary is also 3. Okay, now one thing try to understand. If I say print profile, it prints the complete dictionary. I just want to know who are the keys in the dictionary. So I write print or just let me write profile dot keys. Okay, your choice. You write print profile dot keys. Is it okay? Fine. So print profile dot keys. I hope you understand. It is returning me key as a list, people. So these are the 3 keys in the dictionary profile, that is name, surname and age. You won't find the value of these keys anywhere in the output. Correct? So keys function return who are the keys of the dictionary. Similarly, if I want to check what are the values of these keys, so we have a val function called as values to return values present in the dictionary. Okay, fine. So this is how we return keys as a list of data items and values also as a list of data item from the dictionary. Alright, so if you could see here, these are the different values of your dictionary: Raj, Kumar and 25. Got it? Fine. Acha. And if you want to display it something like this, so we can say profile.items. Okay, check how does it show the output. It returns all the key value pair, not in the format of key value question colon answer, but this is a list of tuples, people. Okay, what is tuple, how does it look like, what exactly role it plays, will come shortly to it, as the next connected topic today is the tuple itself. But you remember, between name and Raj there is no colon this time. It's not in the form of key value pair. Instead, name and its value Raj, it is in the form of a tuple. So this is the list of tuples. Alright, fine. So these three functions back to back of dictionary, keep in mind. Dot keys, it will return all the available keys present in the dictionary. Dot values returns all the values of those keys in the dictionary. And dot items returns key value pair both, but not in the form of key colon value format, rather as a list of tuples. Okay, please keep acknowledging in the chat section, guys, you are understanding or not, and if no, then what exact point you want me to repeat and elaborate. Okay, Akila, type of this is a dictionary or a set? It's a very interesting question that Akila is asking. For example, if I write like this, A is equal to, guys, A is equal to, let me say apple, and if I check the data type of A, so what it is going to return? Is it going to tell me the data type of A is set, or it's going to tell me the data type of A is dictionary? It's but obvious that it is going to tell you this is a, 1 minute please, something happened wrong here. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, again. Alright, so it is but obvious that it tells me the data type of A is set. Data type of A will be detected as dictionary only if the code inside, or the format of code inside the curly bracket, is in key value pair. Okay, Akila, is this answer clear now? Your question actually made sense to others also. So if I create a collection data type under the curly bracket, it will be considered as a data type set or a data type dictionary. It will be definitely considered as a data type set. Dictionary tab detect karega only if the code inside is in the format of key colon value, like this. So if I write here, fruit is apple. Okay, so now if you could run these two lines of code, so it says the type of A is no more a set, rather it's a dictionary. Good evening. Fine, nice. And I hope this doubt is clear to everybody, how the curly bracket can be interpreted for both set as well as dictionary. What you write inside the curly bracket, if it is not in the form of key value pair, so the data type of it is a set. But if the format of code detected inside the curly braces is in the form of key value pair, that means it's in a dictionary format. Is it okay? Fine. So this is all about what is a dictionary, when to use a dictionary. So you don't want to create two different lists here, like the list of keys and the list of values. You want this both the data inside one variable only. Dictionary is preferred. I hope you got. What if we declare empty dictionary? Okay, Rakesh, for example, let me declare one more empty dictionary here. Okay, let me say there is a dictionary of animals. Okay, or instead of animal, let me say, what should I take? Let me say, okay, fine, profile again, new profile. Okay, this is an empty dictionary. I execute it quick and I try to print what's inside new profile. So all that it returns is it's an empty dictionary. Ideally, we create an empty dictionary when you want to fill it later. So for example, I want to now add item in this dictionary. So how to add an item? Before that, let me show you how to access item of a existing dictionary. Okay, fine. I'll come back to this point. Let us keep these 2 lines of code in comment. Now this is my dictionary called as a profile. When I say print profile, it prints all the 3 key value pair. But I just want to know what is the age of Raj. Right? So instead of writing profile, I write print profile value only of this key, that is age. Understood? I just want to print the value of this key. So it tells me this time not an entire dictionary value, rather only the value of that key which was asked in this square bracket. Clear? I hope you got my point. Question understood? Fine. So if I say print profile, people, profile of name, or profile is the name of the dictionary here. So inside profile, tell me what is the value of this key name, and if I could run this, so it says Raj. So now I realize वो गलती से Raj था. If I want to modify it to Rajesh, I told you clearly in the definition, it is modifiable object. Dictionaries are mutable, people. That means the value can be edited. All that you have to do is reassign a new value to this key name. Okay, reassign a new value to the key name. So how to do that? The key name of dictionary profile, assign value as Rajesh. Okay, so if I now check this line of code, line number 6, if I now execute it again, so it says the name is Rajesh, and if I open the dictionary as whole, okay, so the name is no more Raj and it has been edited to Rajesh. Right? So this is how we have seen how to add or let me say how to edit a data in the dictionary, how to edit a particular value, correct? People, how to edit a particular value, how to access a particular key from the dictionary, thereby writing the key name. And suppose if the key is not found, it will simply throw you an error like this. Say print contact number, right? It says sorry, the key error, this key is not found. Okay, people, dictionaries don't have index numbers like 0, 1, 2. So do not try to subscript them or do not try to access the key value pair by their indices. That's unordered. I hope you got my point. You can access a particular value with the help of the key name. This is what I want to say here. Is that okay? Acha. So now let's see how to add a new key value pair. How to add a new key value pair in the dictionary. Okay, fine. So I simply say profile of contact number. If it does not exist, no problem. When I try to assign some value to it, it will be created like this, 9820. Okay, so this is how simply by giving the key name and its value assignment, we add this new key value pair inside the dictionary. Let's see, I just run this code and I print the dictionary profile one more time. You see the contact number as a new key value pair has been added. Alright, Bharat, if you want to iterate over them, we will have to use the for loop. Okay, I'm not taking that part today because the loops are coming up in tomorrow's topic, or in fact maybe after tomorrow's session. First we'll be learning conditional statement. Okay, but I will still show you by writing a small piece of code here so that your question has been cleared. Is that okay? Give me a moment of time. Right? And suppose if I want to add one more key value pair, say email ID. So first of all I check email ID in profile. Okay, so it says false. That means this is a membership operator. Is that okay? I think we have used loops. Ma'am will teach in the coming classes. Loops we will have to use. We have learned loops in JavaScript. The loops in Python is yet to come. Loops and the different type of loop is a very next and an immediate topics coming up. Clear? But as I told you, I'll still code it for those who can understand. I hope this part is clear, people. I'm just checking for a particular key in my dictionary using membership operator in. So is email ID in profile? It tells me false. So if this key is not found in the profile, let me add this new key email ID with its value. So let's say profile with a new key email ID, and let's say value of this ID to be raj@gmail.com. Okay, and if I could use this line number 4 wala code, which will print the dictionary as a whole. Alright, so it clearly shows me email ID, people, email ID which is raj@gmail.com as a new key value pair been added. Okay, and if I check the length of this now, okay, if I check the length, where is length? I use length, yeah, at line number 12 I execute that code. Fine, so it tells me 5 this time. That means there are total 5 key value pairs. Is it okay, people? Dictionaries are very important topic and concept of Python. In fact, you will find yourself using dictionary at so many application. It comes as a life savior. Okay? Slowly, steadily you will realize the value of these as you learn and use them more. Okay, fine. So these are the things that we learned. I just quickly put up. First of all, what is a dictionary and when to use them. Okay, then how to create a dictionary. How to access a particular key of the dictionary. Okay, how to add a new key value pair in the dictionary. Okay, let's quickly see how to even delete a key from the dictionary. Of course, when you delete key, it will be deleted along with its value. Okay, so if profile is my dictionary, people, profile is my dictionary, I print profile line number 4 again, and now I realize I no longer require the contact number of Raj. So let me see how can I do that. Okay, first of all I say profile, or let me use this way, del. Okay, if you write delete profile, del, people, a command to delete. You remember the same command has deleted yesterday the set also. Correct? So if you write like this, you are running it at your own risk, because this is going to delete the complete dictionary. Okay, and if you don't want to delete the complete dictionary, then simply mention the name of the key to be deleted from this. In my case, it is contact number. Okay, the keys, the values, in fact entire Python is case sensitive, so make sure small c and capital C makes a difference here. Is that okay? Hoping you're getting my point here. Fine. Anonymous person, how long it take to complete the Python basics? I think I've already sent you the schedule on the WhatsApp group. If you could once check it there. Alright, day wise WhatsApp schedule I've already sent you. We might be lagging something there, like we have yet not covered up the conditional statements and the loops. After that we are talking about like higher order functions, and we are also going to learn how to build APIs and all. Right, so it would be better if you could check our day wise schedule that I've already shared with the people on the group. Okay, okay, so after deleting the contact number, guys, if I could see my present dictionary, how does it look to verify? So okay, I don't find contact number anywhere here. Is that okay? I don't find contact number anywhere here. And suppose if I do like this, profile dot pop. All right, okay, at least one argument it requires. So let me say email ID. All right, that means it has popped the email ID out. You check this again. Okay, so there is no more email ID here. People, I have intentionally used the function pop here in front so that you realize the difference between using pop with list and pop with dictionary. Okay, pop in list used to delete the last element by default or delete the element with index number. Okay, since here we don't have any index numbers, so it is not going to delete the last element. Otherwise, if you want to delete a particular element using pop, so you have to specify its key name. Is that okay? Prithvi, I think Jupyter Notebook is also okay. Visual Studio Code is also okay. Okay, stick to Visual Studio Code as of now. Okay, but if you prefer to work with Jupyter Notebooks, we have no objection in that. It's fine, absolutely. Make sure that you're saving your notebooks. Fine. Alright, so this is another thing that we learned. How to delete a key, that is either using del or pop function. Is that fine? Okay, so what happens now if I try to do like this? I write profile dot clear. Let me execute this first and print the profile again. Print profile again, people. Okay, fine. So it once again shows me profile as an empty dictionary. So this makes sure the entire dictionary has not got deleted, but the content of the dictionary, that means its key value pairs have been deleted. Is that okay? The content inside the dictionary, that is the key value pair, have been deleted. Okay, fine. People, I create a new dictionary now. Pay attention. Okay, something interesting, let me show you. I create a new dictionary. Let me say the name of the dictionary is students. Okay, I think this is what somebody was asking me. If I declare an empty dictionary, people, just a moment please, just a moment. Okay, ignore that was some of my internal problem. Okay, so if I create an empty dictionary and I try to check the data type of it, is that what you asked? Okay, is that what you asked? So that you can see it is by default a dictionary. Understood? It is not going to consider it as by default a set unless you insert some value inside it. Okay, so if I write some value like 1, 2, 3 or 1, 3, 4 and 4, 5, 6, and now I try to run it again, only then it considers it to be a set. Right? Fine. So I hope that doubt is clear, which I just read in the chat section. If I declare something empty data structure inside a curly bracket, say class. Now what should I consider? Class as an empty dictionary, or should I consider class as an empty set? So by default this is always a dictionary. It is only after you code value inside, depending upon the format, the syntax of the code inside, it detects it either as a set or as a dictionary. I hope the question is answered. Is that okay? Fine. So we go ahead from here. So this is my dictionary student. Once again, the first key here is a name. But guys, I don't have only Raj as a student. I have 20 to 30 students here. Is that okay? So you cannot create the same key one more time. One more time Raj, say the other student is Mukesh. Right? One more time name, say the other student is for example Mr. Pritam. Right? ये गलत हो जाएगा. आप एक ही नाम से बार बार की नहीं बना सकते हो. That's illegal. I hope you got my point. That's in fact illegal. So what can we do is, out name, this time the value is a list of value. So let me say Raj, Mukesh and Pritam. Okay, Raj, Mukesh and Pritam. Let me keep this n capital, it looks good. Right? So if this is the first key value pair, I create another key value pair, this time their roll numbers. Okay, so next key value pair is a roll number, which is again I created as a, let me create roll number as a set of values, people. You better understand because there can be two students in the class by the same name Raj. So list should be used to allow multiple data of or of same face value, correct? but the roll number or the college code or the class code of every student is not going to be same. So even by mistake I don't write roll number 1 2 times, I rather declared it as a data type set. Clear? Right, so roll number 1, roll number 2 and roll number 3. Right, so let me execute this, and this time when I say print the dictionary students, is that okay? So the dictionary has been printed here below, this way and this way. That is the first key value pair and the second key value pair. Okay, now suppose I just want to display what are the different names in the key name. So let me store like this name, or let me print this way. So this is going to print just the value of just first key, that is name. Am I right? Value of the first key, that is name. Let's see. Fine. So these are the 3 names present in the key name: Raj, Mukesh and Preetham. Right? And if you say no, I just want to list the name of Raj, then here you can use the index number like 0. Why? Because name, the value of this key is a list, people. Try to understand. The value of this key is a list, and lists are subscriptable. List has its own index or indices, correct? Fine. So if I say control enter, okay, Raj. Okay, and suppose if I write here 2, fine. So that's Preetham, because 0, 1, I repeat, 0, 1 and 2. Right, please acknowledge to us in the chat section this concept understood or not. Assigning value to the keys in the dictionary as either a list or a set, it can be a tuple as well. Okay, it can be a tuple as well. Fine. So the story goes on. All of us here, fine. In fact, in one of the example that I have written here, if you could see this example, people, see, person is a dictionary. Let me see who quickly understands. This is the first key value pair, first name. This is the second key value pair, third. Country India, thank you. Is married, true. आप देखोगे is married का value we have not written in quotes because it is a boolean. Good, thank you. This is a boolean, people. Fine. But if you could see the different skills this fellow know, the skill is not going to have just one value, it is going to have a multiple value. तो इसके लिए हमको यहाँ पे list बनाना पड़ा. Correct? The value of skill as a key is a list. And if you see here, address, the key has value which is in turn again a dictionary. I don't know how many of you understood this piece of code. You're already inside a dictionary, person, where one of the key of this dictionary has value which is itself a dictionary. Right? So address, because I can't create it as a list here, this should be in the form of question answer format. Address so and so, landmark so and so, room number or flat number so and so, zip code so and so, city name so and so, pin code so and so, or state name so and so, or county so and so. I hope you got my point. Yes, almost, my friend. It's like an object in JavaScript. That's what somebody else also asked me the question in the beginning. Like if you're comparing something of this kind in Python with Java, a JavaScript, then you can say yes, of course it's just like an object in JavaScript who follows there also the JSON format of coding, that is key colon value or a key value pair. Okay, jabki there are in fact a lot of differences also between objects there in JavaScript and dictionaries here in Python. There are differences, but as of now, if your question is it same, I can say yes, to most of the extent they are same. Not all, but to most of the extent. Is that okay? Fine. So what if I want to access just street name of the person? Are you understanding my point here? What if I want to access just a street name? So this is how I'm going to take it. You got it? Right? From person, the key is address and uska bhi key is street. Okay, my friend, I'll be sharing that schedule again. The only thing is, I think we have got some shuffled some days up and down due to some topics which took a lot of time. Okay, so give me some time. I will update the schedule and send it to the group either by end of the day today or by early morning tomorrow. I hope it works. Would that be fine? Okay, fine. Shall be sharing you the complete schedule one more time. That will be the day wise schedule till 22nd of December. Okay, 22nd December तक का हमारा पूरा day wise schedule will send to you one more time. Alright, fine. ठीक है. So that is how we access something from dictionary. जैसे कि इधर ही बना डालते हैं उसे. Everybody please pay attention here. Student is a dictionary with name as a first key value pair, roll number as a second key value pair. Now I want address also here. Help. Address also here. Okay, address people. So let me write it this way. Address whose value is again a dictionary. Say, let me say street name, or in short let me call it as just street. The value of street, again it could be the list. For simplicity I am creating it as a single string. Okay, say what should I write here? Ram Bhavan Lane. Okay, something like that. That's my street name. And zip code or a pin code, which can again be the list of different pin codes. For simplicity I am writing just a single pin code here, something like this. Alright, now my question to you is what, my friends who are attending the class here, हमारा क्वेश्चन आपसे ये है that I just want this Ram Bhavan Lane in the output. तो कैसा कोडिंग करेंगे आप? Because if I write like this, people, if I write like this, print me the value of address. 1 minute. I did not execute this code, so let me run this part first. Okay, right? So when I try to print address as a key from the dictionary, so it is printing street also and pin code also, and it is right also, because this complete dictionary is a value of address, right? I hope you got my point. This complete dictionary, but I just want to print the street name, so I'll have to write one more name of the key here. That means street. Is that okay? So this time it prints me only the street name. And suppose if there were total 3 streets, right? This street itself is a dictionary inside. आप समझ रहे कितना complicate होता जा रहा है? How complicated the story is becoming. First street is Ram Bhavan Lane. Second street is ABC Lane. Third street is XYZ Lane. XYZ Lane. Okay. Let me run this dictionary part code again. And now if I try to print the street, so it prints for me all the 3 different streets, correct? No, but this time I want again just Ram Bhavan Lane. So because this is a list, the street who is a key has a value which is a list, it will be definitely indexed. So let me write here Z, right? Hoping people are understanding. Good, correct Bharat. Okay ma'am, also I listened 2 days till now, and can tell me the process, like should when we submit every assignment, or is there any process? I want to know. Prithviraj, as of now you don't have to submit any assignments. Okay, assignment submission as a criteria, we will make it applicable the moment we start with our next module, which will be Django. Okay, Django, वहाँ से we will make assignment submission as a criteria. So as of now your criteria, we don't want to burden you. As of now, assignment questions that we are sending is only for your self practice. Alright, because when we started with the full stack, most of them have requested us, you give us some questions. That's the reason we are sending you assignment on a daily basis. You don't have to submit it anyway. Okay, when the submission will come, I will myself inform you where to do it with a deadline basis. Okay, at a deadline basis. I hope you got my point. मैं syntax गलत कर दिया. Okay, I hope it is clear now. Okay, good. So old messages are not accessible. ठीक है, fine. I hope all the questions here which is asked in the chat section, we have answered you. If there is still something remaining pending from our side to answer you, let us know again. Right, so these were the different stuffs that we learned from dictionary. Right, let me check from my pointers. We know how to add, we know how to modify, we know how to check item in the dictionary, we know how to remove the data. Okay, we know how to clear a dictionary, we know how to delete a dictionary. Okay, let's see this one, people. How to convert dictionary into the list of items. Okay, so ma'am, I will get different questions. Okay, fine. How to convert dictionary to the list of item, but there is one problem here. Say if I try to convert student from dictionary to list. So first of all, let me store this in new student, where I'm using the typecasting function list as students. Okay, so now if you print new students, all that you could see is only the keys in the dictionary got converted into list. Am I right? Only the keys got converted into list. Fine. So if I want the values also, let me write like this. Okay, so this time you could see all the values got converted into list. Right? I hope you got my point. I repeat this point again. If you write just student, so by default only keys will be converted into list. Check it out. Check it out. Okay, so when I execute this part, name, roll number and address, these are only the keys from the dictionary. Right? Okay, you want values also, so please make use of that function values, which return the values from the dictionary. So this time all the values in the dictionary has got converted into a list. I hope you got my point. Concept clear till here? Fine. And suppose if I write here as an items, which was both list and value, key and value. 1 minute please. Yes. Okay. Fine. So you could see this is once again a list of tuples here. Could you see that? Fine. So everything is inside a list. This is the first tuple under the list. This is the second tuple under the list. For those who don't understand what is a tuple, we are coming to this topic shortly now. Okay, so keep in mind this output. Right, so this is how we have converted a dictionary into a list. Okay, people, I want to start with tuple right now. Tuple is a small topic in Python, but it is very useful and very handy when the need arises. But before that, some of our friends have asked me here in the chat section, what if I want to iterate? Okay, so let me answer them. Others don't have to break your head if you don't understand loops. Right, so I simply write here for I in students, print I. For I in students, print I. You have to leave some space here. I'll tell you the reason behind technically and syntactically tomorrow when we learn indentation. Okay, take it. So if I could run these 2 lines of code, you once again could see it has printed all the keys one by one. Alright, it has printed all the keys one by one. Yes, you want, you can iterate over their values also. You want, you can print key along with its value also. Fine, but this is how we are going to use the for loops to print the value. I hope the question is answered. Now I've cut shorted this part. When I come to loop, we'll talk about it in yet more detail. Is that okay? Fine, chaliye. Coming to the next topic of the day today, that is tuples, people. The last collection data type remaining, tuple. Okay, like list, like set and like dictionary, tuple is also a collection data type, which is ordered, people. When I say ordered, means this is going to have the index number. Tuple is always ordered. Tuples are created in round bracket, not in square bracket, not in the curly bracket. Tuples are always created in the round brackets, But remember one thing, tuples are immutable. Unchangeable, immutable or non-modifiable means what? Once you create a tuple, neither you can add new elements, nor you can modify any element, nor you can delete any element. Okay, this is the pure meaning of immutable, people. That's the reason when someone asked me yesterday what about set, I told you it believes that principle of mutability partially. Means you can add, you can delete, but when it comes to update, you have to remove and then insert. Right, for my friends who have missed the class of yesterday, please follow us on our channel, you will find the tutorial. Right, this is the pure meaning of immutability. एक बार बना दिया, आप उसको छेड़ोफाई नहीं कर सकते. You can't edit it. Once created, as if RIP, it is resting in peace now. Understood? Whoever you are, whatever authority you have in your hand, tuples cannot be edited. Fine, shortly I'll come to the answer. ऐसा क्यों भाई? Why so strict rule? Should it be there? ऐसा होना चाहिए या नहीं होना चाहिए? Is this attitude correct or not? Is this behavior formal or acceptable or not? All these questions we answer one by one. First, let us see what is the meaning of that first half of the definition, ordered data type. Okay, so here we go. Okay, let me create a tuple, say t is equals to, as I told you in the definition, it is created inside the round bracket. So this is my round bracket. And if I run the code till here, it's going to create an empty tuple for us. Check the data type of t. Check the data type of t. Okay, so it's a tuple. Alright, fine. Let me add some numbers in the tuple like 10, 20, 30. Okay. And this time, instead of checking the data type, let me print the tuple. Let me print the tuple. Okay, people, my Visual Studio Code is once again responding slow. If it continues this way, I will quickly switch to Colab, okay? So that we don't waste our time here. Okay, so the tuple has been printed here. Right, I want to access a particular element from the tuple. So print what is t of 0. Okay, so the t of 0 is 10. Let me add some. Okay, I'm just changing the definition of the tuple. Yeah, wait. Okay, this is not adding new element. This is creating the tuple only. You see where I am making changes. So something like this. Execute. Print it again. Okay, print t of 0 again. So this is 10. And if I print t of 4, index number 4 means element number 5. This is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So that is going to give us 50 as an output, right? Okay, 50 as an output. Fine. For those who don't understand all these and you are first time attending the class today, see, this is how it looks. Index numbers are like position number. First element will have index number 0, second element will have index number 1. So if there are total 4 elements, the last index number will be 3. Okay, yes, like sets and strings, even the tuples have negative index. And as we all know, the negative indices starts from -1. Is that okay? The negative indices starts from -1. Okay, so what if I want to print t of -1 here? That means the last element, correct? That is 100. Acha, what if I want to print something in range like this, from 2 to 7? That means starting from 2, ending at index number 6, correct? So who is 2 here? 0, 1. 2, 30 is at index number 2. 3, 4, 5 and 6. It is going to stop at 70, correct? So this is called as slicing a tuple. Slicing a tuple, people. Right, so this is how 30 to 70. You want, you can slice a tuple and store it in some other variable. Say T1. T1. And if I could print T1, people, if I could quickly print T1. Okay, good. And if I could just check the data type of T1, which is newly created dash. Okay, which is a newly created dash. Good, so that is also a tuple. Correct? This is what I wanted to show you. When you slice a tuple, the result is also a tuple. Is that okay? Fine. So this is how indices are used in tuple, negative index numbers are used in tuple. You can also go in a reverse order by writing -1 in the end. So all those stuffs and tasks, I leave it up to you to practice. Is that okay? Fine. But I try to change the first number from 10 to say 110. Alright, something like this, people. Say T of 0 when I ask. People, when I ask T of 0, 1 minute. Okay, it tells me it is 10. Right, from 10, if I try to change it to 110. Okay, I try to change. Okay, it tells me an error. Sorry, tuple does not support item assignment or item reassignment. Okay, that means neither can you add any new member inside, nor can you delete anything from here, nor can you edit anything inside the tuple. None of these works, people. Okay, for example, if you try to do like this, say delete T of 0. Okay, delete T of 0. Sorry, it doesn't support item deletion. Are you getting it? Yes, I know it's an error. Good, Prithvi. But what error? It is telling you it doesn't support deletion here. Right? Okay. And what if I try to do like this? Say T dot add. The way we added a new element in set yesterday. Say 110. 110. Sorry, there is no attribute only called as add. Okay, you think append should be used? If you think append should be used like we did in list. Okay, say 120. I want to append 120. Sorry, it has no attribute append. Means by no way. Guys, I'm working in front of you. You could see I'm trapped here. We are trapped. No way you can add a new element, delete an existing element. It's like a full prison. Jail ban gaya ye. ना कुछ अंदर जा सकता है, ना कोई बाहर आ सकता है, ना अंदर वाला कोई चेंज हो सकता है. Okay, now the most important question, why? Understood? Why can't you be so liberal? Like, why would I like to steal all these facilities from you? Listen to me one by one now. Not all data every time should be entertained to change. Are you getting it? हमेशा सारा data should not be entertained to be changed. For example, some data is a historical data. Right? For example, again, the sales of last 10 years. I repeat the point again, people. The sales of last 10 years, that means from 2012 to 2022 or 2013 to 2023, considering this year is coming to the end. So how can I edit my total revenue of the year 2015 today? Correct? The total profit earned or the revenue shared, जो भी हमारा इनकम प्रॉफिट रेवेन्यू 2015 का था, अरे हाउ इट इज पॉसिबल दैट यू विल बी एबल टू एडिट टुडे? इट शुड बी अनचेंजेबल. करेक्ट? फाइन. टेक अनदर एग्जांपल. से Mumbai University or any other university, say University of Delhi, okay, or maybe say University of London, for example. Say we want to analyze the results of last 5 years. That means from 2018 to 2023. The passing percentage of students in 2018, how can it be edited today? That's a historical data. It should not be allowed to change, correct? Once loaded inside the warehouse, in the tables or in the databases, उस पर editing illegal हो जाना चाहिए. That's the reason. Got it? Fine. Like Aadhaar card number, no Prithviraj. That's not a right example. Aadhaar card number means what? I can definitely add the new person's Aadhaar card number, na? Okay, Prithviraj is telling me here that like Aadhaar card number. No, आधार कार्ड नंबर के लिए हम फिर सेट यूज कर सकते हैं, उसके लिए टपल यूज करने का जरूरत नहीं है. Because every time a new customer comes, I will be definitely taking their KYC information. I'll be adding a new member. So if you created a tuple, it won't even let you to add a new Aadhaar number. Am I right? Others are understanding why did I object Prithvi's answer here? He is correct, but that would be right in the sense of set. Set won't allow you to edit an Aadhaar card number or a PAN number, passport number, license number, driving license number, whatever it is. But it should be allowing me to add a new entry inside. But tuple is not even allowing you to add a new element, correct? Right? So when you know the data is a historical data and it is no more going to be used for analysis, no more going to be adding new elements inside, we'd rather prefer to declare it as a tuple. Right? All that you can do with tuple after creating it is you can access the elements from the tuple. Hi, note down this point please. I repeat, all that you can do with tuple after creating the tuple is access elements through its index numbers, print the data present inside the tuple. You can do some manipulations upon it, like add all the values of the tuple, uske liye loop lagega. Find the differences of all the values or find the minimum of the value in the tuple, maximum highest value in the tuple. ये सब कुछ कर सकते हैं आप. But what you cannot do here is you can add a new element, you cannot delete an existing element, you cannot modify the element. Is that fine? All these concepts about tuple? Fine. The same things I have even listed here also. Slicing the tuple, checking a particular element is there in the tuple or not, that is using in operator. You can even join two tuples, people. Okay, you can even join two tuple. For example, say some what should I write here? Let me say some fruits. Okay, fruits is equals to apple, mango and banana. Okay, and I have some vegetables here. Let me call it as veg. Say some, one minute, say cauliflower, and some capsicums. Okay, so let me run these two lines of code one by one. Okay, now I create another tuple, that is eatables, which is fruits plus vegetables. Okay, fruits plus vegetable. Veg is not defined. Okay, maybe it was not executed. I run this again and I print what's there in eatable. Okay, my Visual Studio Code is working pathetically slow due to my some projects heavily loaded here. Alright, fine. You could see the tuple is a let me say joint result of both the above tuple, correct? That's the joint result of both the above tuple. Fine. So this is all about the dictionaries and the tuples today. Only thing from the tuple that we did not discuss here, dictionary and tuple, how to iterate over them. So let us keep this question unanswered. The day we learn loop, we'll come back to all the 4 collection data type, list, set, dictionary, tuple, and use the loops to iterate over them one by one. Hoping you understand it. Clear? Fine. Let's have a quick look, go through over what we have done today. We started from dictionary. So dictionaries are created in the curly bracket. Dictionaries are mutable. You can dictionaries store value in the form of key value pair. Is that okay? Dictionaries store data in the format of key value pair. A new key value pair can be added. Existing can be deleted. Existing can be modified also. Dictionaries don't have the index numbers, but you can access a particular key value pair by writing the key name. There are three special functions of dictionary: keys, values, and items. Dictionary.keys return all the keys available, items return key items both, keys and values both, and values return all the values available. Correct? Okay, dictionary can have as a value of some key list. Some values can also be another dictionary inside. It can be a set inside. An empty variable created using curly bracket by default is always a dictionary unless you declare some values inside it. Correct? What else could you recollect? Come on fast. और क्या देखा हमने डिक्शनरी के बारे में? Okay, how to delete a particular key from the dictionary, how to delete an entire dictionary, and how to clear an item from the dictionary. I hope you got my point. Fine. Okay, lastly we study the data type tuples. Tuples are created under round bracket and it is strictly immutable. Means once created, tuple cannot be edited. The definition of editing here is nor can you add a new element, nor can you delete any element, nor can you change any element. I gave you very good reason behind. Ideally the data which is guaranteed to be historical data. For example, the total rain we received in the monsoon of this current year. But the season monsoon is gone now. Monsoon is guaranteed not to come again back. आप समझ गए बात? Monsoon of 2023 is gone, or maybe in some countries spring 2023 is already gone, or summer 2023 is already gone. आप चाहकर भी उसमें नया डेटा ऐड नहीं कर पाओगे या नहीं करना चाहिए. I want to restrict you from doing that, so better I stick to the idea of tuples. Is that okay? Otherwise you can also add two tuples, you can delete the complete tuple, and so on. Is that fine? Alright. Okay. Sharing with you the attendance link. I shall see you back tomorrow again. Tomorrow for conditional statements in Python. And if time permit, at the end of the class tomorrow itself, we will also start with loops, people. Is that okay? Fine. And as per your request, I shall also share with you the day-wise schedule, but we will take some time for that to update it for the next week. Okay. Goodbye. Guys, attendance is a criteria. Make sure that you are attending the classes. Okay, attendance is a criteria, people. आपका attendance यहाँ पे 75% रहना चाहिए. And if you really like all our efforts, then please do give your feedbacks. Please do comment on our sessions, and please do like and share our tutorials. Okay, we would be thankful to you for that. Goodbye.